Good afternoon, it's Melissa Hamilton here. I'm back from my walk. I've been back a little while now. I just wanted to let you know what progressed while I was away, while I was out, sorry. So not long after I uploaded this video, the past one of me out while I was walking, I started approaching two mums, pushing pushchairs, and two elder kids, sort of two or three, and they were walking by their sides, and I had this absolute panic. In my head, I just had turn around, turn around, turn around. But I had to go, had to keep walking, had to face it. I mean, the courage of doing it. I mean, people do it all the time. So I had to, if I wanted to carry on, if I want to be taken seriously, I had to just keep walking. And as I approached, it was actually two girls that I knew, which initially made me feel very, very nervous. So one of the ladies came up and I was like, "Oh, this is a little bit awkward." And she's like, "Why is it awkward?" And gave me a cuddle, and then and carried on walking, and they sort of had to leave because they had their children. So actually, the first people I bumped into, that the people that I knew, was actually lovely because I was hoping it would be people that I didn't know. But actually, if anyone's watching this that isn't trans and is just, maybe have got children or friends and family that are coming out as trans, do you know what, that cuddle meant so much? You know, it's acceptance, isn't it? It's having that knowing that no one's judging you or no one is disgusted by you. So if you do ever cross anybody or you see someone that looks like a woman dressed as a man or man dressed as a woman, please try not laugh. Give them a cuddle. Honestly, it really made my day. So I carried on walking, and lots of cars are going past. I did sort of crop out and go a way where I'd hopefully see less people, but that way I was just getting comfortable with myself and how I walk. I mean, I was still sort of wearing sort of like this, like my boyfriend kind of shirt. I guess it's Mark's shirt, but I was wearing my boobs. It was quite nice. It was quite weird feeling them sort of move as I walked and feeling, like a woman and feminine. So I can't wait to get my own. The only funny thing that happened, well, not the only, but I cut myself while shaving this morning, and it wasn't bleeding when I left, but when I was walking out and I was taking out a video, I did notice, and I have some pictures that I had, I was bleeding, so I mean I could get away with saying it's a pop spot. And that's like, well, I guess one of the parts of the transition is having facial hair, and trying to keep that hidden. We're on, I think it's about 2:30 now, but you can see that my stubble is starting to grow back already. So it's, if it means never to shave twice a day, it's really weird because I went from being a guy with a beard and stubble to never using a razor to now having to shave twice a day. And yeah, the amount of razors that are going in my dustbin is just unbelievable. Probably not very good for the environment. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know how the rest of the walk went. I carried on walking around these fields, and then I came out onto a footpath onto the road where there was less foot traffic, but a lot of traffic. And I just kind of walked with my head held high and just kept looking straight forwards, and I just tried not to get eye contact with anyone and just try to be myself. And I think, I did it okay. I came out and it was very warm. I was sweating. My boobs were sweating. So I did have to get undressed, cool down, and take my wig off for a bit. But I was sort of feeling back to myself again with my wig on and feeling good. So if there is anyone out there that is worried or struggling with a walk, I mean, it is absolutely terrifying, and hats off to everyone that did that for the first time. It is absolutely petrifying, especially when the wig is synthetic, it's not real. Underneath I'm bald, so I need to look into getting hair transplants or something that's going to help my hair grow. I mean, I have got hair, it's very thin, but I'm receding. you know, there's all these things now that, you know, I was really hated being a guy with receding hair, but now that I'm a woman, it's even worse. Um, so yeah, I'm just realizing all these little things transition wise, and realizing what I'm going to have to do, and it's not going to be easy, but easier than I thought. And that's such a lovely, humbling feeling to have, and knowing that people aren't judging so much, people are a lot more open. So, you know, if you are thinking of doing it, um, just go on a little short walk, just get yourself out and just being part of nature and being outside, because this is natural, I am natural, and being out in the natural environment, it has been absolutely beautiful. Um, you know, I feel like I'm going to have really lovely sleep tonight. I feel like I'm going to wake up feeling good. Um, yeah, I was thinking earlier when I was having a chat with somebody about before I came out, and about how, you know, I always wanted to move away, and I always wanted to be somewhere else, but, you know, I realised it was just myself that I've been running from. And actually, now that I've come out, and, you know, the more people see me like this, actually I love where I live. I'm right by the sea. I've got my dog, we go walking. I absolutely love where I live, and I love all the people down here. They've been absolutely fantastic. Um, I actually could not have predicted a better outcome. Um, so the next thing would be now to go more into a town. But I've still got to go shopping, and so that's going to be, I guess, my next thing. Although I do want to do something about my nose. um, but yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I just wanted to let you know how it went. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your bonfire night.